no. I was muted. I am so embarrassed. I am so embarrassed right now. I was jumping around like a lunatic for no reason. All you just saw me was me like taking my armor off out of excitement, and nobody knows why I was so excited. Let me do that again. Oh my God, sweeties, it's like I've not been able to speak to you in so long. I'm so happy I get to speak English today. Yippee! Oh, look how excited I am with my clothes ripped off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I guess you sweeties were not barking because you actually could not hear me. I was saying happy Thursday, and I'm so happy to get to spend time with you today, my little pup, because no Russian, but not the Modern Warfare 2 campaign mission. We're not having that, sweetie, okay? But we get to speak together and relive some trauma. Are you excited to relive some trauma with me? Maybe by the word trauma, you can kind of guess where we're going with that today. I bet you're so excited for that, honeys. I bet you are. Thank you for letting me know, sweeties, that I was muted. I was squealing so much. I was so excited because I'm like, oh my God, this whole week we get to hang out now. Woo! Because it feels like I've not been a mother to you pups in a very long time. Especially that shambles of yesterday's stream. That haircut stream was awful. The sounds were awful. I absolutely hated. Hi there, Ceru. Hi there, General Kenobi. It was absolutely shocking. It was not the best ideal setup, so I'm gonna make an ASMR video instead where I'm going to give you haircuts, because I can make it much better then, I guess. So please forgive me, sweetie pies. Forgive your mother. And also forgive me that you're getting traumatized. We're going to reminisce our childhoods. We're going to find out how I became your slagmuchka. How exciting is that? It was all right. At least we discovered some new trigger words. I know that you sweeties now like chick chick, chick chick, chick 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 chick. I know you like that now, sweetie. I'm gonna have you in a chokehold. And can you hear the background music? Can you hear it? Bark if you can hear it. I'm not sure if you can, but I'm jamming out to it, so I hope you sweeties can hear it too. Is it not too loud? Is it too quiet? I love you, sweeties. Being my quality control. You sweeties just know what's up. I'm so proud. Look at you pups telling mommy when she's muted. You could have left me just to mime the whole stream, and I wouldn't have known. Don't get any ideas with that, though. Don't get any ideas, you little sheets. Hear the piano? Yeah, that's me playing the piano in the back while I'm talking to you, sweeties. Yeah, I really am a musical marvel. I know. Amazing. I can't believe I'm playing the piano. Hearing voices. Are you hearing me? Oh, it's my ASMR playing in the background. Oh my God, I'm so talented. Last night's ASMR stream was playing while I'm playing the piano. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm such a talented mother. What's all the mashed potatoes? Oh, sweetie, you will find out. You will find out about the most delicious meals I ever had in childhood at school. So that's what we're going to be totally talking about. Oh my God! I just realized the Adobe stock is all over the fucking background! Oh no! That looks awful! Not the Adobe stock images. Oh my God. Not the fucking code on the left-hand side. Okay, well, this has got copyright slapped over it. Well, that's fine. Yeah, well, did your classroom have Adobe stuck all over it? I bet it didn't. I bet you had a scummy classroom. Yeah, you had such a scummy classroom, I bet you even drew cocks on your notebook, you little degenerate, sweetie. Are you mommy's little degenerate? Oh, sweetie. Let me take care of you. Let me handle your degeneracy. Mwah. Mommy accepts it in our little household. We're revisiting school trauma. Anything involved with school trauma. I've got some little wonderful images to scar you sweeties with, but I promise you would want to try the food, okay? Because remember the food I showed you sweeties at the very beginning of my debut? I did my first ever collab with Mara, and I was showing you all the wonderful things that my grandma cooked me. And you sweeties don't lie. Because I'm a police officer. But you sweeties were like, oh my god, that looks absolutely amazing. Mamachka, can you make that for us? That's what you sweeties were like. And you were just begging for it. You were begging to have those kinds of soup. You're having this soup. So I was thinking, how about I show you more sweeties of what kind of things that I ate in childhood at school that made me such a strong, tall, intelligent, boobalicious, fat-assed mother. Okay? You're gonna... And now you're gonna be asking for receipts, but I have a stream idea that I'm totally not gonna tell you right now. Oh my god, this is what happens. I start the more I talk, the more stream ideas I get. It's crazy. Okay. The thumbnail food looks so good. See, that's what I'm talking about. These are the foods you're going to be growing up with, sweetie. I promise you this. Absolutely amazing. Hi, sweetie. Sirushka, hello. Look, maybe it's a blessing, I don't know, but I didn't manage to go to Russia school, much in my life. Maybe, I went for a year, and then I mostly went to Brit-Bong school, and, I was absolutely spoiled rotten. I'm blaming the land of the Brits as to why my grandma was calling me a fat cow when I was a kid. And you know why? Because British people love fries. They have fries with everything. Or should I say chips? I'm only saying fries because I'm totally trying to be an American. I'm totally trying to cater to the American audience. So don't mind me. Don't worry, sweeties. In real life, I don't say fries. I say chips for chips and crisps for crisps because crisps are crispy, so it just makes total sense. Okay? But the thing is, it's true though. Move to UK and you have chips with absolutely everything. And my grandma was like, believe that too much, eating too much chips over there, because over there you don't really have chips with anything. Only with fast food you really have fries. So it's kind of whoa, if you have fries with anything as your home cooked meal. So yeah, I know, sweeties, I'm trying to be so American. Where are you from? England. America. I know it's working when some people are shocked that they find out I'm not American, because I sound so American, by the way. Although I've been Russian approved yesterday. I got some Russian comments telling me I'm so good. And they loved my jokes. The Russian viewers absolutely loved my jokes. And guess what, sweeties? You missed out on the jokes because you didn't get fluent in Russian. I gave you, sweeties, 3 full days to get fluent in Russian. And you didn't. You didn't get fluent in Russian in 3 days. Blять. How? Although I was proud of myself. I remember more Russian than I thought. Although, still kind of rusty. But hey, I slayed. I've been Russia approved. I've been Russian mom approved now. I'm officially a Russian mother. I've been approved by the motherland. And you sweeties didn't learn anything. Come on. Learning Russian in 3 days is hard. Maybe I just didn't give you sweeties enough motivation, Do you want me to give you some classes, some private lessons? And maybe that will encourage you even more to learn it even better, Was I just a bad mother not encouraging you? Oh, you poor little puppy. Come to mommy. I'm just so bad. Oh, puppy, puppy, puppy. I know that's the reason why. I'm such a shocking mother. I know. Although, it was kind of cute you sweeties were using Google Translate to write in Russian in the chat. How cute was that? I do appreciate that effort. Where were we supposed to learn Russian? I learned Spanish. You learned a whole new language. What about me, screams Spanish mother? Allo? Why would you be learning Spanish? You meant to be learning Russian. Allo? I was this close to learning Russian, but I had to listen all the Mamichka ASMR videos on repeat. I only did one Russian video, so maybe I'm not doing enough. I'm just being a terrible mother. I need to give sweeties more motivation, okay? Okay. Konnichiwa. Hello. Hi, sweetie. Pizza. Mayonnaise! Oh my god, best in the school cafeteria. Ay. Well, speaking of that, let's look at some foods, the best foods ever that have totally not traumatized me. And I want your sweetie's honest opinion on this. Even though if you rate this food low, you're lying to me. Okay. So look, sweeties, this is buckwheat. By the way, the slides just keep going because I didn't know how to manually, keep behind it. Oh my god! That does look like a pile of shit, though. But I promise you, sweeties, okay, we'll talk about the thumbnail food first, okay? Which is just mashed potatoes and cutlets, which you'd have at school, okay? And yes, I get it. Okay, you're valid if you think it looks absolutely horrible. But it was one of the tastiest meals with a lot of salt on it. So if that's anything to go by, that you sweeties think it's amazing, it doesn't look amazing. It's not a job, блядь. Foolish Mortal, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, sweetie. Thank you so much for kidnapping puppies for me, darling. Thank you. Yeah. No, it's not prison food. I mean... well... If you want to refer to school as prison, then yeah, that's prison food. Or it's just like living with mother. You can't escape. I force feed you so you can become a big, strong pup so I can bungee jump off your bellies. Because you're going to be so cute and chubby. I think that's really cute. Because I'm going to be feeding you sweeties up with white chocolate cookies because it's my favorite. And because I had 900 calories within 10 minutes yesterday. And I feel like such a fat slag. So today I went on a diet. I only ate salads today and I had no cookies. So it's very, very terrible of me. But okay, so we talked about the mashed potatoes and cutlets. So let's talk about the next picture that's going to come up. So it is not a pile of shit. It is not a pile of shit. I know that's what your brain wants to automatically jump to. That it's like someone just full on shat on a plate. But no, it's cow liver, okay? And this is why I do not like liver. I know, controversial. What do you mean I don't like liver? I remember one time my grandma made these kind of pies, like pirozhki. She made like pies. And usually for me, I like pirozhki when there's like fruit in it, like a type of jam or something. So my grandma absolutely trolled me, sweeties. It was absolutely terrible what she did. I said to her specifically, this is not a meat one, right? It's no meat in it, yes? And she was like, no meat. It's, jam or whatever. So I bit into it. Guess what it was, sweetie? It was liver! Dun, dun, dun! I was absolutely horrified. I spat it out. I nearly puked because the bread is sweet and then inside is the liver. And the two flavors, like, liver is already bad enough, darlings. And then you get the sweet flavor on the outside from the bread. It was like probably the world's worst combo. And that's a meal that most people like. I would say a lot of people enjoy that. And I'm just like, weirdos. Weirdo. Yeah, it's puke worthy. I remember my mom used to love liver when she was a kid because, I don't know what it is. I don't know, in Britbong schools, I never came across liver in Britbong school. My mom went to school in Lithuania and they would have liver a lot there too, and my mom was fine eating it. And one day, she just projectile vomited after eating liver at school, and then she vowed never to touch liver again. So, and you sweeties love liver. Liver is best eaten with pasta and mayonnaise. It's funny because it's true. Cow tongue and mayonnaise is also the most perfect combo. Can you see why, sweeties, I was traumatized? I was too blessed with Britbong food. Like, we will get onto the Britbong food. And people can roast Britbong food all you want, okay? But I would call it like nice and homely. I think British food is so cozy and warm and soft inside. It makes your belly very soft too when you pile on the pounds from British food. But hey, it's absolutely worth it, okay? Because it's yummy. Leave me alone. Okay, this is fucking pasta à la poire with sausage. So I love pasta with tomato sauce, ketchup, but you call it ketchup, but British be like tomato ketchup. It's like, no, British be like tomato sauce. And now I've been saying tomato sauce when my brain is really telling me you should be saying ketchup. So yeah, pasta à la poire. But hey, I feel like that's like popular food to give the kiddos. Chopped up sausage mixed in with a bit of pasta. I'll still take deer meat and frogs. Are you kidding me? Did you even try deer meat and frog legs, sweetie? I don't remember feeding you that in the basement, darlings. Britbong food is yummy. It is. I will fight anybody who says otherwise. Anyone want to say it's shit so we can have a debate, an argument? I can throw you to the floor, give you 2 slaps and a tickle. Is that what you want, sweetie? Trying to figure out how the cup got stuck in the plate. Yeah. The quality was that great with the, mashed potato. You could just stick a cup to the side. That's when you know your potato's amazing. And this is just buckwheat. It's an absolute classic. It's pretty much tasteless. If you were to ask me what it tastes like your mom's panties. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty much tasteless. Just something to fill the belly up with. It's just, more poverty food that we have in the dregs of Russia. It's so sad. You just have buckwheat, but you have to have it with this, kind of sauce. Maybe have it with peppercorn sauce. I think I had buckwheat and peppercorn sauce one time, and I thought it was absolutely stunning. I find it hard to find it here in the UK, because sometimes I do crave some buckwheat. But you can only really get it out of Eastern European shops, and it's really awkward, okay? So recently I went to an Eastern European shop, and it's kind of awkward because you don't know what language to speak when you go in there, because I'm pretty sure I heard, one of the staff speaking Russian, but I was too awkward to go up, and so we just kind of interacted in English with her fat accents, oh, yes, hello, yes, thank you very much. But I'm too British, though, that I smile. I was, smiling, thank you so much. And they're just whatever. Bye. So it was so awkward. And it's you don't want to assume either, because it's kind of like a hit or a miss. Should I speak Russian? That's too geopolitical right now to speak the language. Maybe not. Maybe. English is the safest way to go. It's like wearing a condom when speaking English. Hello, hi, sweetie. You don't want to get fucked in the ass, assuming people's lingos. So, yes. So thank God you didn't go to the school. I'm trying to think of like other school stories that may have traumatized me. Also, there was soup. There was soup that was like really good. I would say the soup was the best. At least I can say that. So, what kind of classes? You know, it's funny because obviously different states kind of teach different languages. So, like in my time in school in Russia, we had to learn English. Obviously, I was the best. Like, I basically schooled the teacher. Actually, I won't lie. One time I actually the English teacher. She was not happy. I can't remember the exact circumstance that happened, but I'm pretty sure it was either like a pronunciation, which is ironic coming from me, or some grammar, which is also ironic coming from me. And I corrected her, and she was like, I'm the teacher. Her eye was twitching. She was like, she was not happy. And I can't believe it. I never actually people now, because I think that's such a dickish thing to do. If someone's wrong, I just let them be wrong. Unless it's my pups, then you have to be corrected and reshaped by Mamushka, okay? Because we're all a hive mind. You're a hive mind, a Mamushka. I need to bring you down to my level of dumbness so I can manipulate you even harder, sweetie. You'll never escape from me, my love. My dumb little puppy. My dumb little puppies are so cute. My dumb little puppies. Mashed potatoes are a common side dish where I live, especially meatballs. You can never go wrong with mashed potato. Never go wrong. I was talking about how I crave buckwheat quite a lot. And yeah, obviously you have to go to the Slavic stores. There are a lot of Slavic stores in the UK because obviously a lot of Polish people. That's right, I'm calling you Polish pups out. And, you know, those are I do try to also be like, dziękuję, try and speak some Polish, but then they end up going, and I'm like, ja nie rozumiem. Ja tylko mówię trochę po polsku. Przepraszam. Because you always think, you know, I always think of the phrase, when you speak to someone in English, it goes to their head. When you speak to them in your native language, it goes to their heart. How cute is that? That just really stays with me, okay? That phrase has followed me through the school. And I was just remembered that I was talking about languages. So in school in Russia, only learning English and French, francuski, and angliski. However, if you're like from a state like Kazan, they learn like their local language, because obviously there's lots of republics in Russia, and in school they're more likely to learn different kind of languages, like their local, like I think, you know, what is it again? What's the language in Kazan? I forgot. Is it Tatar? Yeah, they learn that in school, and you know, you get like Bashkir, you get many other, but no, from my state, French and English. Can you imagine what the French class sounded like? Because in Brit-Bong school, like, they don't even try to sound French. I don't know about you, sweeties, but my French teachers didn't even try. They were like, bonjour, comment t'appelles-tu? J'habite en Écosse centrale. And then they would be like, and I just imagined, like, in school in Russia, it'd be like, bonjour, j'aime la bite, s'il vous plaît, blah. I can't do Russian accent in French. It's very difficult. J'ai oublié beaucoup de mots. But yeah, that's what I mostly imagine. Like, that's what I don't even have to imagine it, because that is what they sounded like. I remember mostly, like, my French teacher in Brit-Bong school, and they were like, comment ça va? Tournez à gauche. Like, that's what they would literally sound like. You could not get away. Yeah, she'd be like, je suis fatiguée, and everybody would laugh because I'm fat and gay. Ooh, it sounds like fatty gay. And I bet like in French, it sounds nothing even like that. Fatigue. I don't know. But yes, it reminds me in school as well when kids finally learned what thank you in Spanish is, gracias. And then when you would be in Britbong school, you'd basically go in a conga line. So if for example, you're going to the assembly hall or you're going to the PE hall, the teacher would have you all rounded up in a big long conga line, and the person at the front would open up the first door for everybody to go down the hall, then the next person in line opens up the next door, and so on and so forth. And every time like you would say thank you, you'd be like, gracias, you've got a grassy ass. Like, wow, we're so funny. Like, so funny in school, right? Kids, we're just so funny. Like, I only got funnier by age, okay? Isn't that true, sweeties? I think I just got so much hilarious in my old age. I'm just such a comedian. I'm like the funniest woman, the only funniest woman on planet Earth. I was like grassy ass. Like, so funny. Like, seriously, so mature. Although, one big difference I will say that was different from UK school and when I went to school in Russia is that there was societal knowledge classes that were mostly about what to do during emergencies, which, is pretty interesting in hindsight. But as it goes, wartime was, because it's always wartime. So yeah, it was a pretty big thing where it was like a class that literally prepares you for war. But as it goes wartime, there was also considered an emergency because guys were given blocked off AKs to disassemble with a timer, and whoever does it the fastest gets an A. So yeah, then sometimes in springtime, all guys would be taken outside to compete who can throw a World War II fake grenade further. And the girls, well, in my school anyway, us girls did absolutely fuck all. We just had to observe everything. We just had to sit and watch. How sexist is that, sweetie? How dare they? How dare they send the males out for fighting? Well, to be fair, that was the best thing about school in Russia, because the men had to do all the heavy carrying, all the hard stuff, doing all the guns, while, we got a chance to do fuck all. I think, girls, we should be, I want to be cooking a Victoria sponge in the kitchen. I don't ask for anything else. I can cook you up a Vicky sponge, sweetie. Don't mind if I do. You move to the UK and suddenly I have to fucking do shit? Huh? You know what happened in Russia? One time I opened the door for a man and he looked at me with pure horror. Because over there, it's like, no, we're meant to be doing this for the women. And that, they were actually, it's like what's the word? Emasculated someone because I opened the door. And that was a biggest culture shock from living in Britbangland, where I would open up the door for every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Because if you don't, you're really rude. In the UK, if you look behind and someone's coming and you don't open the door for them, that is really rude. So it kind of became an instinct now that I would open the door for every single person, I would open the door for everyone. In Russia, I didn't change it up. I moved back and I was opening the door for everyone. I got the most horrific looks from men I opened the door for because they just not used to it. It's no. So over there, I'm basically cooking up a Vicky sponge. And over in the UK, what? I want to make you a juicy cake, a nice fat chocolate cake. After you come home from a hard day at work and mommy's going to be like, sweetie, how was your day? I made the most delicious cake for you. You're going to have the best dessert. And then I'm going to give you the most tastiest dinner, your favorite. Guess what I'm going to say? Chicken nuggets. All ready for you coming home. Got to be a Vicky sponge cakeware in your stomach because mommy just force-fed you. I was never taught German in school, just from occasional school classmates said they used to learn German themselves. I'm surprised German isn't more popular. I don't know how popular it is in schools now, but before it wasn't popular at all. in schools, which is surprising because like German's like a businessy language got going on, you know? Yeah. So that was like it. That was it. Like, I was so jealous. So literally, you literally pass the class if you're the quickest on getting the AK assembled. And that's, sweeties, PE teachers. So, why do PE teachers in the UK always get called a nonce? Like, every PE teacher I had in Brit Bong school, there'd always be rumors about them being a nonce. And there'd be, like, no evidence or anything to even make that a point. Like, why? Why? Ryan Evelyn, thank you so much for the membership. Sweetie, I'm so sorry I missed that, by the way. I think I was talking about French. Seek your nearest auntie and give her a hug. Trust me, it works. See, that is what to do, sweetie. Exactly. It's not popular. Maybe I'm just biased. I'm just biased because I lived in Germany, so I think everyone should learn German. How dare I? Not German because, yeah, German, like, was it Liège? Liège is like that little part in Belgium where they speak German, right? The north, Antwerp, no, not Antwerp, Wallonia, they speak Dutch. And no, Wallonia is Wallonia the French or the Dutch? Walloon, I think Walloon. Walloon is the north part, right? Maybe. I think. No. I think it's French. Because like Wallonie. Why do I keep calling the Dutch part of Belgium Antwerp? Like, I don't even think it. I try to remember. Flanders, I think. Flanders is the Dutch. Liège, German. Wallonia, the Francais part. Mommy voice. Yes, sweetie, I'm a mommy. I'm a momichka. We had a male PE teacher go into the girls' chat. Oh my gosh, a nonce. Sweeties, pups, explain what a nonce is to this pup. But basically, I think, okay, so I remember there was ping pong in Brit Bong school, and the PE teacher would come up to everybody and get behind them and touch their arms and be like, you're holding your bat wrong. And then would like grab and try to adjust it, like pressed up against everyone. And then that's where I guess the allegations came from, but it just feels like everyone gets to, if you're a PE teacher, you're just going to get called one at this point. But I mean, with those allegations, just walking into girls' changing rooms. I remember the one time I walked into a girls' changing rooms and I was like, nice vaginas. And then someone turned around and said, actually, the plural of vagina is vaginae. I was so embarrassed. Wow, that joke is really amazing, isn't it? That was such a funny joke. Hope you loved that joke. I like how, as this is going on, the food pictures are still going. They're still going. Oh, we didn't discuss that picture. That's like it's not coffee. This is a coffee drink, which is extremely diluted coca. Coca, is that how you spelled cocoa? Coca. I'm not really sure how you pronounce this one, but how are you doing? Doing good, sweetie. How are you? My music teacher in my school locked 2 students in the classroom after hours and then came back, baptized the quiz. What? Oh my God, sweeties, don't get me started on music class, by the way, because I'm sorry. Music teachers only cared about the 2 students who could actually play an instrument, and everybody else would be like pressing all like the keyboard. They'd be doing like keyboard spams like DJ, and then the automatic like tunes it would play on the keyboard like do 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 do, like DJ, mix this. Oh yeah, and that's me called out because that would literally, I'd just be going DJ. And then there'd be like codes on the keyboard you could put in and play Muffin Man. And just like, I used to do that all the time. I used to just put on the Muffin Man song, just go, DJ, mix this. DJ, mix this. That's what I would do. I would be thinking I was fucking amazing. Like, actually, I did learn to play like one basic tune. Furulisa. Okay, I only learned like 3 seconds of it. Like, and that was about it. Because there was like one fancy one which actually lights up the keys that you press on, and I thought I was like basically hacking. I was basically had mods installed. And like people would secretly argue for that fucking one keyboard, because you know what school budgets are like, huh? Like, you can barely afford anything. So if the school splurged out on buying one fancy thing, it would be one, and people would have to argue with it, and the teacher would be like, okay, it's Jessica's turn this week, and tomorrow it'll be Timmy's. And that's how it was. To address what was previously discussed, the language that is spoken in Belgium are Nederlands. Ja, in België zijn praten Nederlands. In Wallonia le français und Deutsch. In Liege, wohin gehst du, wohin? Ich gehe mit mir von Süd nach West. Think about muffin. What about buffering? Buffering? Oh my god, not buffering. Buttering muffins. Oh! Yeah, everyone teams. Yep. You gotta learn the opening for. And then it just stops. And it's like, okay, forgot the rest. Wrap it up. It's raps. I do not know anything else. Oh my god, I need to do like a keyboard hand cam stream where I'm like, and then it's like the keyboard that lights up. So I literally look so good, okay? My school banned musical instruments because we kept hitting each other with guitars. Oh my god. Did anybody get knocked the fuck out? Oh my gosh. Where are you from? That sounds like a riot. If you don't want to dox your country, that's okay. But that sounds like a fucking riot. What the heck? You're just hitting each other on the top of the head with guitars? Wasn't making a good sound though. It was like like ding, like a little strum. Boom. It's like, oh, there's somebody knocked out again. Someone's got a concussion. Oh my god, sweeties, in primary school. Okay, I will explain all the school lore for you sweeties, but I loved in primary school when I would get the triangle. The best instruments to have, triangle and the maracas. Because there were so many xylophones that it did not feel special to have one to play with. Or you get like the windwood instruments. Like the less availability of instruments there were in a box, like the more spoiled you were. Okay, when I got the triangle, I was like, damn, ding, ding, ding. Like, no, unfortunately, in my school, no flutes. Like, maybe if you're a Rangers fan, so sweetie, Rangers, there's like the football lore that it's like the orange walk, and you can do your research on that, and then I think they learn how to play the flute. This is a joke for legal reasons. This is a joke for legal reasons. This is a joke. Please don't kill me for legal reasons. This is a joke. So primary school, I guess this is Scotland school specifically, because schools in England and Wales and Northern Ireland all have different systems. That's one thing that's separate, just like the laws are separate. The court of law is like all devolved. So basically you call it primary school, and you go there from like 5 to like 11, and then high school's like you start like first year when you're like 12, and then you leave in 6th year when you're 17, and then you go off to, uni, college, apprenticeships, you go straight into work. So in primary school, like these, like 5 to 11, those were like the best times for music class. It was all fun, you all sit in a circle as well, and then you do like like some would stand in the middle with a ball, and like and it's like, chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie, chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie, chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie, and they'd be like, hello Missy Smith. So that would be the music class. Oh my god. And things that, like, okay, these are typical, like, songs I was forced to sing in primary school, even though I couldn't speak any English. So I think back then I was sounding like this, trying to like say this because I had to go to ESL class. Oh my god, I miss ESL class. I loved being ESL because in high school I got like an extra 30 minutes on exams, even though I don't even think I needed it, and I had to sit with a Russian dictionary and everything. I felt so fucking cool. I was like, what do you mean? I used to like flex, like, I got an extra 30 minutes because I'm ESL. Yeah, I'm dual streaming today. Ooh. Yeah, and then I don't know how it's like in England. I actually don't understand English years. I don't know what year 1 is, year 2. I do not understand it at all. Do not get it. I don't get it. Like in Russia, school starts when you're like 6 to 7 year olds, like parents' choice, and then 1 to 4th year is elementary school, and 5 to 9th year is middle school. Then after middle school, you can leave for college to continue education there. Or if you're 18, no. Then 10 to 11 is high school. And then you can finish high school and you get to go to uni. Or you have to do a military service after you leave high school in Russia. It's compulsory unless you got like medical issues, or if you go to uni. I think if you go to uni, you can get a pass from going to mandatory military service. But after middle school, you get an exam called I need to look up what it is in English. Hold up. Oh my god, it comes up something else. It's basically, let's just call it an OGE exam, basically. And it's basically a mandatory Russian exam for 9th grade students, certifying completion of secondary education, which I am so glad I got to miss out on that. Oh my god, I'm so glad I took exams in the UK, because holy fuck. Like, if you fail one of them, your life is genuinely fucked. I wish I was over-exaggerating. Your life is fucked. For both of them, you need to do Russian and math. Then you have to pick a few extra subjects. So, you know, because you know, like English or something, whatever. And these exams are extremely traumatic for kids. My poor siblings have to go through this. But who cares, right? Because thank fuck I didn't have to do that, sweetie. They are really traumatic. You hear that? It's really bad. Really bad. Yeah, because you're forced to do math as well. And at least, like, in Britbongland, for me specifically, I didn't really want to continue doing math. I could just drop math because I was terrible. I mean, sweeties, do I need to go over the percentage of my last math test I did at school? I'm someone who I had to retake math in university. I had to retake it, and I got an A. Eventually, but that's after that was on my second attempt, and I had to go to extra classes at a college because, fun fact is, I was training to be a teacher. Wow, who would have thought? So I had to do math because, you know, what kind of teacher would you be if you cannot teach math? And obviously it would be like, so it'd be like primary school, so it'd be like 5 to 12 year olds. So at least it wasn't like hardcore, like difficult math that makes you want to, you know, absolutely roll yourself off a cliff. But that's what I did. So unfortunately, the whole teaching thing is out the window, but that's why I'm your mommy. I feel like a teacher now. It's even better. I mean, throughout my whole, like, life, like, most of my jobs, I was, like, working with kids, like, doing kindergartens, being a teaching assistant. Like, I absolutely love working with kids. I absolutely love it. I just feel like I do have such a motherly instinct. I can't help myself. But anyway, yeah, very traumatic exams. I would say the exams are so much worse in Russia because they have no mercy. They have no sympathy whatsoever. The support is awful. Obviously, I'm just speaking on my school experience, but it really traumatized me. And most students end up in tears and their life ruined because they failed one exam and then have to go through the absolute horror of trying to go again or having to do good another exam. It's just so bad. It's so bad. But at least, yeah, pups are my kids now. So, hey, I'm winning because I got 50,000 babies. So I'm the winner in the end. Yippee! Oh my God, sweeties. And oh my God, that just unlocked something as well. So at some point in the middle school, the school started doing a thing where one class were chosen for hall monitors, and during breaks, we'd split in pairs and just stand around the hallways. So I guess that's where I got my job as a police officer. And then there's going to be a few people that get chosen to help around the cafeteria, and they get to legally skip all the lessons and go home early. So there was like shortcuts out of it, I guess, out of class. Like, not like I got to do that much. Maybe once or twice like that. Yeah. That was about it, really. That's mostly what... Actually, I remember in my school in Russia, someone got stabbed by a pencil. Like a fight... A fight broke out. I don't know what was going on. I'm trying to remember specifically the memory right now. I don't remember what class it was. All I remember is like it was two friends, like literally two best friends. And then all you hear was, ah! And then there was a pencil for someone's hand. And he said that his friend stabbed him. And then they had to get taken to the hospital. Yeah, that was just like, ooh. But at least there was no uniforms. But not to be controversial, but I think having uniforms is way better. Because in Britbong school, look, I know this is so shocking to find out, but I do not have a fashion sense whatsoever. Whatsoever. Okay? Yeah, I wish I could forget that times. I'm so glad I was in UK school and I missed all of that because I would not have lived through it. I would not have lived. This would have been my honest reaction. But since I'm getting really traumatic right now, yeah, so I don't have any sense of fashion whatsoever. So it was kind of like when there would be like days in school where it'd be like a non-uniform day in the UK, sometimes UK has like, usually sometimes a week, the kids can come in with without their school uniform on, just normal clothes for charity, and you can make a donation. And I would always hate those days because I never had nice clothes or anything. Like, and everyone would look so pretty and all dressed up, and I looked in absolute state. Like, I looked so horrible. I just walk in like leggings and a hoodie, and everyone's like got their little designer on, their little fancy jackets. I looked like a fucking bin bag, and I hated those days. I dreaded it. Actually, I think most of the times I just didn't go into school that day just because I knew that I'd be getting judged. So, pajama day. Yes, pajama day. I remember that in primary school. I remember at least going in pajamas. It's like, we can all look like shit. Make prisons look like a spa. It was the trenches. And at least I can say in Russian school, nobody was really dressing up fancy anyway. Because, you know, when do you ever see, well, I lived in a little town, not a very bougie place, okay, in the ass end, so, like, people, you know, we just shove on a pair of jeans, and no one actually cared when anyone was wearing, you know, that's why I laugh when people say, oh my God, Russian women, oh, they always dress so nice, they make sure they go out in the streets in high heels and dresses and all this, and I'm just like, maybe in Moscow and Peter, but where I lived, in my fucking little town, we were literally just walking around in tracksuits. Like, I would, like, in summer, yeah, a woman would wear summer dresses. Like, just the normal kind of stuff you'd see around here. Like, a long summer dress, maybe up to knees. Maybe, like sleeves. maybe a little cheeky high heel here and there. But no, like I feel more self-conscious here than I do in Russia, weirdly, even though people say, you know, Russia has these like higher standards of like beauty and everything, but I see it more here, weirdly. I don't know why. I feel like people are like a lot of more like makeup artists here. There's like more bold of the makeup. I feel like I don't know fashion wise, but like definitely I feel more comfortable in Russia because I feel less judged. I feel like I don't know, everyone around, we're just like all equal in that sense. I don't know how to describe it. It's so weird. And then the UK gals, when they dress up, okay? Like if you've seen Liverpool girls in a night out, oh, stunning. So, hello. But a self-conscious I used to be, but you know what? I'm pretty fine in myself. It took many years to get to this stage, but I would never be anybody else. If you ask me if I could be anybody else, no. I would live this experience over and over again if it means I get to be a VTuber like this, be able to like chill out with you sweeties. I know it sounds so sappy and cheesy and that I'm talking out my ass, but even when I was going through the really hard shit this last year and a bit, the only joy I had was like, okay, if the worst happens, at least I have such cool babies. I've got fun streams to do, I've got games to do and hang out, so I would not change anything. So I never compare or, you know, be self-conscious anymore, because it's like, if I start to go that way because woman moment, I'm like, but would I want to be anybody else? Because if you were to be anyone else or aspire to be anybody else, you wouldn't have what you have right now. And then it's like, well, no, I'm happy with what I have, so why the hell? So I really knock it out my head real quick and shift the mindset. But you know, we're women. Women have woman moments. But I'm like, get it out my head. Get it out my head straight away. Stronny, thank you so much for the rates, lady. Hi, nephews. Hi. So yeah, it sounds really cheesy. I know. But that was the one thing that would get me through. Like, you wonderful bunch. It really is truly a wonderful bunch of people. I was going to say peeps, but I was like, I'm a mother. I cannot be caught saying peeps. Nuh-uh. So, yes, that's my trauma. Wow, we're really talking about trauma now, aren't we? Okay, let's see what else we can show. Okay, now in Britbong High School, in the mornings, they would sell bacon rolls, which was really shocking. By the way, this Pasta King, you may think it like tastes amazing, but it tastes like dish water, in my opinion. Hello. It tasted like dishwater. It's just pasta with dishwater. Although, that's what Russia pasta be like. Pretty tasteless. So, and also, I remember in primary school, there would be beef burgers. I absolutely love beef burgers. I actually remember there would be like a menu. There would be like a blue tray, a red tray, and a green tray, I think. And you would get a menu each week of what kind of food you'd be getting. And like beef burger, oh my god. And the caramel flan desserts were so good as well, sweeties. It was so amazing. Beans without rice, but it's so good. You know what, sweeties? Loaded fries, but it's fries, beans, and cheese. But no tuna, though. I draw the line at having tuna. Yeah, the color-coded trays. Did you sweeties have this in your schools? You get different coded trays to match the weekly menu for your dinner. And the green tray, I think, would always be like, if you didn't like the red and the blue, it'd be like just a sandwich or something like that. Red tray, I think, was kind of, maybe less likely kind of food that will be chosen. Maybe because it was dishwater. Oh, you know what? It probably was. Where's my Coke Zero? Gonna have a little sippy sip. Bacon rolls in school are actually so good, though. They were. My high school, in the first break in the morning, they sold a roll in Square. So, yes, I remember, like, it'd be like a treat, like getting myself a little cheeky bacon roll. The Millionaire Short, oh my god, amazing. Get the Angel Delight too. I had that and we had a dessert and it was always something with custard. I hate custard. There, I said it. I hate custard so much. If I see a cake, who likes cake swimming in custard? I want to taste the cake. Custard just blanks it out. If I want to eat custard, like cake swimming in custard, you may as well just have a bowl of custard. I don't like custard. I'm sorry. Okay. If I was to have custard, it would be a very, very minimal amount. But I just don't understand why you'd want it to be swimming, your custard to be swimming in the cake. Like, the cake, you could barely see it. You would think, is there even a cake in there? I want to taste it. And to school, we had pizza with real pepperoni. Whoa, that is so bougie. Wow, no way. Pizza in school. Actually, I can only remember, like, people would order pizza into school if it was, like, some celebration and we're allowed to order pizza into school. But that was about it. Never, like, selling pizza at the cafeteria. I'd be like, whoa, hold the bus. It would just be really grumpy older ladies just slamming the potato on your plate like, there. I used to get boneless drumsticks for lunch when I was younger. Oh my god, is that bougie? We had a school canteen where you could buy food but not big organized lunches. Wait, so, like, what do you mean? Like, you didn't get, like, a full meal? Was it just, like, separate stuff you could throw in a tray or something? Like an apple? Elaborate now. My school during lunch, we have square sausage pizzas and chocolate milk with soba. Oh my god, I'm creaming at the thought of that. Oh, get me back to school. Reincarnate me and I'll go to your school. My school does full English. What? That's really good though. Is it like a breakfast club? I remember going to breakfast club, but it wouldn't be like, it would just be like toast and cereal though. So sad. I met Jamie Oliver. What? In Ibiza, he was at the store shouting at his kids. What? Oh my god. You could sell that to the Sun, the Scum newspaper, and earn 10 million bucks for them. Jamie Oliver exposed. But it's deserved though, because it's his fault sugar tax existed. Why did you not ruin his life? Excuse me. He is the reason why Iron Brew is diluted now and doesn't taste the same. You should have sold that story. He deserves it, taking our sugar away.
We used to get cups
oh my
of
god,
frozen
we used to
peaches,
have cups of frozen peaches, collect them and have a peach off the sea. You could eat the most and take the brain freeze. Oh my god, sweetie, did you win? How did it go? How did it go, Mal? Thank you so much. Mauchko's a food eater. Well, sweetie, of course I ate food. How do you think I'm still alive? I have to eat foods. You sweeties have to eat food too. A lot of it. We didn't have fast food, only cooked. Oh no. We were having things like holidays as well in school. I stole about 12 sandwiches from the high school cafeteria and escaped over the schoolyard. What? What a wild story about being chased and give the sandwich to my homies, but like, oh, you know what? If it's because your homies are starving and stuff, you did good, sweetie. Mommy's proud of you. Help others. Where the fuck did I go? Well then, guess that's I'm frozen. I'm just stun locked into fucking silence. Okay. I'm just absolutely shocked. Well, sweetie, mommy's proud of you. I've raised you well. Gotta support the homies. Can't have the homies going hungry. What a good friend. Okay. Hi, sweeties. I'm moving again. Hello, my loves. I'm back. Yeah, like, I gotta say, absolutely spoiled rotten. Like, there would be, like, pizza in the Brit Bong. Like, sometimes you would get some chips. That you get some beans, you know, all that kind of stuff that you'd expect to see at a Brit Bong school. So it's time to go to sleep. Good night, sweetie. Good night. Jamie Oliver, I hate you for turkey Twizzlers. Oi. I've only just recently found your Twitch. I've listened to your ASMR YouTube. Oh, good. Oh, that's nice. Well, welcome. Hi again, mommy. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Like, you'd bring your own food each day. Like a packed lunch. I would never bring a packed lunch, but it was kind of like, maybe maybe embarrassing if like I would bring a packed lunch because, it wouldn't be the typical kind of stuff, All the kids would be getting like Monster Munch, ham cheese sandwiches, and I would probably be walking in with buckwheat and fucking liver. So it's 5 a.m. Good night. Good night. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's any point going to sleep. Oh my gosh, you're going to be more tired if you go. Damn, I think you need to stay up all night now. You have to stay up. You have to be up in 3 hours. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I got free school meals, so I love that. Although when my mom got another job, then I wasn't valid for having free school meals anymore. It was so sad. It was so sad. What does Jamie Oliver even do apart from write books and take away all the sugar? Because if people are going to eat the sugar, they're going to eat the sugar. Okay, it's not helping. Okay. My high school cafeteria was printing money with the small pizzetas they sold per quid. Everyone was addicted to it. They even opened a second cafeteria. Oh my god. They made a fucking business out of it.
Some schools in the States,
oh my
like
god.
in Texas, have food courts
that sounds
like
tasty.
Hut,
Even just like anything
Subway,
with the word
McDonald's,
peas. Not piss, but piz. Like anything pizza related, I'm like, oh my god, that's gonna be amazing. You can't go wrong with pizza. Oh, thank you, Red Panda. Some schools in the States, like in Texas, have food courts like Pizza Hut, Subway. What? You are joking. In some schools in America have Pizza Hut and McDonald's and stuff like that? Have food court? You're joking. You're actually joking. You cannot be serious. What? Really? Is it true that in America, they burst into song during class? Like in school in general. Like, sometimes, like suddenly, like all the students in American school just memorize this original song and they all just start singing it mid-conversation and knowing all the dance moves. Like, is that true? Is that true? And also, is there actually tables? Is it actually split into tables like mean people, popular girls, the jocks, the chess players, the sport boys, the goth table? Is this actually true? Is this real? Americans, can you confirm this is how you lived your life in school? Is it all the things I see in the movies? Is it true? Is it accurate? Come on, sweeties. Come on. I said I was in School of Rock. It's based on a true story and definitely not made up. See, exactly. Because why would you make something up like that? The cliques at the table is actually true. I remember in high school when I walked, like, oh my god, I'm really exposing myself. So I would like hide out in the ESL class, like during like lunch breaks and stuff, because literally no friend Andy. I know, so sad. And I remember one time walking through the cafeteria for the first time because I was like late out coming to class and someone fruit Doritos at me. And then I never walked down there again. Oh my god, literally someone threw fucking Doritos at me. They're lucky I didn't fucking batter them. Yeah, that's right, I would have battered them. Yeah. A British staple to British school lunches, fish and chip Fridays. Oh my god. When you could smell the fish in the cafeteria, you just knew it was going to be a good day. Actually, depending like on the day of what the cafeteria was selling, it would dictate if my day was going to be a good day or not. If I saw it was going to be beef burgers, I would be such a happy gal. If I saw that it was going to be a bad day and that I didn't like anything on the menu apart from cheese sandwich, I'm like, it's going to be a bad day. It's going to be a bad day today. Things are being in Brit Bonland is all about what you hear about in lunch. Oh my god. The AstroTurf. Oh gosh. That I remember, like, the lads be playing football there. That was the time I got tripped up. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. But I think at my school, nobody was allowed to be in any like rooms or classrooms or anything because everyone was so messy. Like, it'd be so disgusting during lunch. The stairwells would have like food everywhere all the time. Without a doubt, on every staircase there would be a pasta king all over the floor. It was disgusting. Chips from school were always terrible. They were so dry and disappointing. And that pic captures how sad they were. Oh, and did you like? And even at the school, there was no like tomato ketchup or anything. So you were just like left with those chips, and that was it. Oh, but at the library. Oh my god. Yes. I remember because I went to school earlier. I was like one of the first people in the school building usually because my mom had to drop me off pretty early for her job. So I'd be like the first one in the school, and I would just go to the library and just sit there till the bell starts for class. Well, class wouldn't start first. It's like registration that starts first, but I would always be just waiting in the library, waiting. And I say I had no friends, but I did. But there were like, I had Polish and Hungarian friends, and we would just like sit in the ESL class together. And it was really nice because my Hungarian friend also lived right next to me. So we would like also go to school together because sometimes it would be awful because I really didn't want to go in by myself. And I'd be like, Dee, can you come with me tomorrow? Because I don't want to be like the first one to school. And it depends if she wanted to get up earlier or not to actually go into school with me. But yeah, it was, no. Yeah, we were like the little Eastern European group. That's why I tried to learn Polish. I did try to learn Polish just to like communicate. But I remember there was also one person from Slovakia, one Hungarian. Obviously, I was outnumbered by the Polish. There was mostly Polish people. And it was nice because they were also friendly as fuck, and we would like teach each other's lingos and everything. And I always remember one time with my Hungarian friend, we had to get the bus because when you have exams, you don't need to go to school for the full day. So I was like, okay, we have the same class exam, so how about we get the bus to school? That'd be so fun. Maybe afterwards then we can go to Burger King because for somehow she kept getting Burger King vouchers, and so it's like, let's go to Burger King. And so I also had to hand in an essay, and the deadline was on that day. So we got on the bus midway to school in the middle of the road. Basically, I realized that I forgot my essay. So I said to her, oh, I forgot my essay. Shit. I said I literally went to the bus driver. Like, I walked down and I was like, stop the bus. And then they literally just let me off in the middle of nowhere. And my Hungarian friend came with me. And I was like, I forced her to come with me. Like, we literally nearly have a fucking exam, by the way. Luckily, we got there back to school just in time. She literally walked all the way back home with me. And then I got the essay, just made it back to school because luckily the bus is like every 15 minutes. We made it back to school with just like literally 5 minutes to spare. Done the exam. I came out. I was like, okay, time to give my English teacher my essay now. You know what she said? Oh, a lot of people forgot the essay, so it's not due for like another week now. I was like, what? And it's a shame though, because like we went to uni, obviously went to 2 different unis. She would still talk to me then, and you know what it's like. I don't know, we just like, I got an itchy eyeball. We just kind of stopped talking one day, and she still lives like where she lived before, like next to my mom. So sometimes I do think about like tapping on the door and seeing how she's doing, but I never really did it. But it's kind of annoying because like when I drive down to my mom's, I sometimes like I just miss her. I see her blonde luscious locks opening the door to go in, and I just miss her, and I'm like, damn, I was like 2 seconds away from seeing her. But I don't know, I don't have social media or anything, so it's not like I can even like pop up like, hey. I sure doesn't even have the same number these days. So Yeah, but she lives where she still lives. But I don't know if it'd be weird if I just like tapped on the door like, hi. I don't know how that would go. Because I don't think her parents spoke English or speak much English at all. So it would be interesting. But shout out to her. She was a gem. She was great. It was always a good time with her. She told me, I think she was really interesting because like we had a lot of things in common because both of our grandmas, we had like chickens, like the grandmas are obsessed with chicken and everything. But it was like a situation because her grandma lived in Romania, but they're not Romanians, they're Hungarian. And blah, blah, blah. So, like, every time we'd come back from the summer holidays, she'd be like, oh, I was like, where'd you go? I went to Romania. And I was like, I thought you were Hungarian. Actually, I thought you were Hungarian. She's like, But I guess there's lots of, like, Hungarian-speaking parts in Romania. It's probably, like, right on the border. Speaking of meeting old teacher when you're not there, oh, my God. That kind of reminded me. I kind of, like, look up online to see if my English teacher is dead because I loved her so much because she was already old when I was her student, and she was amazing. Everyone didn't like her, but she was my favorite teacher ever. I don't know why nobody liked her. People were calling her Snape and everything, like Professor Snape, but to me, she was a fucking gem, okay? She was amazing. She was so sweet. She did bird watching, and I used to, like, bird watch with her out the window, and she used to have a bird watching club, and I was the only person that went to her bird watching club. It was so sad, and she was the reason why I got to skip some classes. Like, I got to skip dancing classes. Bleh. Dancing classes. Bleh. Because I had her as an excuse. Because I would just sit in her class, like, and she would just show me pictures of her parrots and everything. So she was, like, the best, but no one liked her for no reason. Like, she wasn't even a hard ass. Actually, maybe she was a bit of a hard ass in the sense, like, she was taking no funny business whatsoever. Like, she's a lady, passionate about her books, passionate about her essays, passionate about, analyzing texts and poems and whatnot. Like, leave the lady alone. And she was taking no funny business. Like, someone farted and she's like, go to detention now. Like, excuse me, I'm on her side. Don't fart in class, okay? Okay? Don't ever do it. Can you still dance? Sweetie, have you seen my moves on my 3D stream? I throw it back. Call me the best white girl to have ever braced the dance floor, okay? I was breakdancing, sweetie. Did you see me dancing to Ra Ra Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen? I was absolutely amazing at that. And if everyone wants to have a different opinion from me, I am not accepting it at all. I'm not allowing different opinions. White woman moves! Is that meant to be an insult? I accidentally farted in class recently. Damn, I wish I was that teacher. Damn, fuck. Her moves, no, anatomically bounds. Her legs literally bend forward. Sweeties. I literally have a rubber spine, okay? I'm not even real. My bones are not even real. I'm just made out of rubber, sweetie. I can bend it like Beckham. Me when I'm your teacher, sweeties. That's fucking honking. Oh, shit. I just honked so hard. I honked so hard that I just froze. Where am I? Okay, I'm back. I was getting worried there. Yeah, she'll be proud of me streaming in English. Oh yeah, I was her favorite. You know what she even said? I had to read out books. Like, we had to read out like a paragraph each around the class. And one time at the end of the classroom, you know what she said to me? She said, "You're really good at reading." Yeah, that's right. She told me I was good at reading. That's right. See, that's why you have to compliment people. Because please tell me why I still remember that to this day. That's why you have to compliment people. Gotta compliment my little pups, tell them that their haircut looks very nice. I wonder who did that for them. Their haircut must have been done by a sexy, voluptuous, curvaceous, big badonker, sweet, lovely, smelling mother. I'm getting hungry. Can I get a snack? I want some pop chips. I bought pop chips. The pups are not bald. Exactly. They have hair like Stephanie from Lazy Town. They do. They do. Do you want more bedtime stories? I can read you sweeties more bedtime stories for ASMR. If you sweeties want more bedtime reading streams, I can do that. I can do that, darling. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, where the fuck? Okay, I've totally went off topic so bad. I think about compliments I got from high school. See? Sweeties, pups are so easy. Just be nice to them. Isn't that right? I think compliments are lacking, okay? We gotta compliment more people. We gotta spread the love because it's actually so cute. Like, it's free and you make someone's day and then we'll remember it forever and ever and ever and ever. Like, how amazing is that? Like, how nice is that? One time a teacher was handing out an assignment and skipped me on accident, and then I asked why she skipped me, and she said I was just really forget. That is so mean, huh? What the hell? They should not be a teacher, sweetie. That's not very nice. Oh my god. I'm sorry you had to deal with that rude little bitch. I'll spank her right now. Get him, pups! Get her, pups! Aroof! Aroof! May as well do the whole bedtime routine. I remember I wanted to make that a tradition that I let you little, I was gonna say peeps again, where I help you pups go to sleep after the end of every stream. But I stopped doing that. I'm slacking, honeys. I'm slacking. I was like, that's gonna be my tradition, and I just keep forgetting to do it. So we really need to bring some tucking you into bed back. I need to do my little pre-recorded ASMR again because I thought that was really cute. I don't know why I stopped. I guess I kind of forgot about it. I blame when I started my streams at 10 p.m. That's what I'm blaming it on. Because I would get so tired, I just want to be like, okay, end stream, bye. And now I'm streaming earlier. I have no excuse but to keep doing it. So we have to bring the tradition back. You sweeties want bedtime stories, you will get the bedtime stories, okay, sweetie? Popcorners are just peak popcorners. Popcorners. Oh, popcorners are oh, I see. Yeah, I love those kind of. And also you feel less guilty stuffing your face with like pop chips because less calories. Oh yeah, you can splurge them. Oh my god, sweeties, I fell victim, while we're on this topic of healthy stuff, I fell victim to TikTok adverts. I know, it finally got me. The TikTok shop ads finally got to me because I kept getting this advert of rice cakes, flavored rice cakes. You get like birthday cake flavor. Now it sounds like I'm advertising it to you as well. No, I'm like a walking ad. I'm like that Black Mirror episode on the newest season when the woman just starts like talking adverts. But I'm not doing that. I promise. But it's like mini rice cakes and it's like birthday cake flavored. There's like s'more flavor. And it's like 25 pieces and it's only 90 calories. And I've been really bad at stuffing my face while playing Overwatch lately. So I was like, oh my god, well at least I can guilt-free snack on that, right? Because I'm trying not to be a fat cow. And yeah, I fell victim. I bought something from TikTok shop and someone got commission off me. So congratulations to them getting commission. Also, if you want some gamer subs, use code CERU for 10% off your next order. I recommend the doggy style. Not just because I have you in doggy style tied up to the room, but because it's quite nice. And it's so, so good for you. Yeah, that's right. Anyway. Hi. And buying the rice cakes? Yes, I did. I fell victim. I bought a whole box. I bought a whole fucking box. 25 pounds down the drain just like that. They had a few Breaking Bad commercials. Oh my god, everything's Breaking Bad now. I'm now on season 4, episode 7, I think. I'm not sure if I've watched episode 7 or I'm about to watch it. I actually can't remember what happened on the last episode I watched. I think it was... Oh, Jessie was trying to like put the bad stuff into Goose. I was his name Goose's? Oh no! Gus's drink, and then didn't do it. And yeah, that episode. And then what else happened? Oh yeah. Hank's like closing in on the whole. Like he showed his boss like the DNA of like Goose. Yeah, so that's where I'm currently at. Who you main in Overwatch? Anna and Ash are my 2 most played characters. And my top 3 most played characters, I think number 1 goes Ash, it goes Anna, Zen, then Soldier. I'm a sucker for Ash. I love Ash. She's fun. Doggy style. Thank you. It does. It tastes great. It is absolutely vkusna as fuck. Gonna rewatch it. Gonna rewatch Breaking Bad. I can't wait, sweeties. No spoilers, though. No spoilers. Okay. I'm not having that. I'm calling him Goose. Goose. Like, where the hell did Goose come from? Like, what? That's terrible. That's terrible. You watch season 1? Sweeties, don't be catching up with me. Slow it down. I really need to, like, finish watching it because I've still not watched Beastars. And it's, like, the last of Beastars. And I was so excited because it left it on a fucking cliffhanger. And I'm like, oh, I'm so excited for the brand new fucking Beastar series where, you know, it wraps it up. And of course, I'm too busy watching Breaking Bad. I've been slacking. I still need to finish Oshinoko. Beastars. Still need to continue High School DxD. These 3 I've been watching, and I must... Breaking Bad has taken over my life, sweeties. They have taken over my life. I know, Ash inspires me to have like a sheriff outfit. You know, like the VAllure Halloween artwork with us all. I really want that as an outfit. However, I didn't ask for it when I commissioned. The cat's out the bag. But work has officially started on my new model. I think it's going to be looking like 3 new models at this point, accidentally. I'm accidentally having 3 models in the works. Look, all the artwork. I did not expect everyone, like my top artists to get back to me. I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no to them, so now I've got 3 fucking models, basically, coming. With all different outfits and everything. Oh, God. What have I done? I'm actually going to be broke. But it's fine. I can't say no because there's, like, it's my dream artists all together saying yes to me. And it's just like, obviously I'm going to have to say yes. But I asked for, like, different outfits for each one, so at least it's not going to be similar. But I guess, like, so there's no, like, 2.0 essentially. It's just, like, I'm just going to pop up whatever I feel like wearing on the day. Hello, hi, sweetie. Oops, all models. See, so I'm like maybe a little swimming costume, a little police officer outfit, a little jumper moment. I'm gonna have a Slavic winter kind of look. So I'm gonna have like the white hat, white fluffy coat that I can take off to reveal a nice little number. And then I asked for a summer Slavic outfits with big badonkers. I'm like, tit crack is very important. So that's one of my top things. I'm like, must have ginormous boobs. So, yes, I don't think I'm gonna have a donathon ever again. I think we'll have like birthday celebration, but I don't think I'm doing a donathon ever again. Slice here, thank you so much for the 8 months. Sweetie, here's your pop badge. Mwah, thank you, nephew. Thank you very much. I don't know if I would call it a 2.0 because then that would mean there's a 3.0 and a 4.0. I think I'm just going to be playing dress up darling with myself. I just love the feeling of just popping up, having a new outfit, you know, feeling a new hairstyle, feeling a new look. So it's going to be very interesting. But the only thing I'll be leaking is that they all draw a banger pair of boobs. bang your pair of titties. So we're gonna be eating good, darlings. Yes, we are. Because I'm so demure. I'm so demure and mindful that I most definitely will be wearing the summer dress quite a lot. Actually, no, it makes sense. Winter, summer. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean, darlings. Although I've been exposed as not very demure because Mara decided to expose me yesterday. Did you see that tweet, sweeties? Did you see that bloody tweet? Yeah, so my piss box got exposed, so there's that. It's not my fault, okay, sweeties? Where do you want me to go piss while I'm gaming? Where do you want me to go? Midstream, do you want me to just go to the toilet? I mean, I've done that a few times, but you, sweeties, miss me so much. Like, I can't leave you, sweeties, for more than 2 seconds, and you ruined the pillows. Like, do you want me to leave you midstream? Do you want that? So what's the matter of me pissing into a box? What's the point of not having a piss box, darlings? More time to talk to you, sweeties. What did Miss Mara do? On Twitter, sweetie, she posted my piss box. I thought I could trust her. I thought we have to get rid of all the evidence at the piss box now. You sweeties gotta get straws and drink it all up. I have been lying. It's not been apple juice, sweeties. It's not been apple juice. It's been my own homemade serenade. Serenade, let me serenade you right now. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. If nature calls, answered. Exactly. And my nature and motherly instincts tell me, go piss, girl, right in that plastic tub. And force feed it to my pups. That's wild, not wild enough, darling. Oh my god. What is this, mate? What is this? If you get Serenade Gamer subs, I'm buying. And you get it for free, sweeties. You sweeties get it for free. What do you mean? What about those poor, thirsty pups? So you know what? Mommy's on the Coca-Cola Zero. And you should be grateful for on Mommy's Piss. Why does Coca-Cola lose its fizziness quicker than Pepsi? That's what I noticed trying to, like, go out the box. Be out the box, or however you phrase it. And I decided, you know what? Let's have another break from Pepsi Max. Let's get some Coke Zero. And it, like, goes out way quicker. I like how it says goes out. It goes out like a lamp. Quicker than Pepsi. Why is that? That's why Pepsi Max is elite. Add that to the Bible of reasons why Pepsi Max is elite. And now, it feels like my teeth, like I've laid down a rug on my teeth after a few sips of this Coca-Cola. I'm putting my tongue against my teeth, and it's like, yeah. It's like I've been laying a carpet down. Oh my gosh, my teeth are wearing Ugg boots. My teeth are wearing an Ashanka right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, straight from the source. I don't know. I really want to piss in pups' mouths. I don't know. I just think that'd be like really good. Serenade Gamer subs taste like, it would taste like Tango Apple. Tango Apple. Because that's like the flavor, my flavor of the month. Yeah, the Coca-Cola carbonation is awful. It's horrid. That's why we love Pepsi Max, sweeties. It keeps it for longer. See, I'm a carbonated drink connoisseur. Pepsi is literally better. Coke runs on his brand name and feel exactly. Exactly. Let's keep roasting Coke. Coke your shite. Hi, Moshka. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Have you ever had Pepsi Blues? No, I never have. I had Soviet Pepsi before. The Pupceptical. What is Pupceptical? For receiving serenade is right here. Oh my god, I'm too dumb to know what that means. Acceptable? Blah. Ceru's in the color of the Pepsi logo. Coincidence? Oh my god, sweetie. Next you'll be exposing me for being in the Illuminati. I've been caught. I wonder if you could find the Polish flag in me. I think I'm the one person you cannot make a Polish flag out of. Actually, maybe just screenshot my neck and then do something with the saturation, and that, you know, maybe you will make me Poland. I love Poland. I love Poland. When we get a Ceru original, it's the only time I'll buy from GG. I hope I have GGs today, because I think I'm going to have 2 games of Overwatch after the stream. Is that disgusting? I admitted that. Because you will be thinking, excuse me, mother, why are you playing 2 Overwatch games after this stream? You're confirming that you could have had 2 more games worth of Overwatch with us staying on stream. But instead, you're going off to play a game. That's absolutely horrific. Because I know that's what I'd be saying to you, sweeties. Because if you sweeties wrote right now, buy him off to play CSGO, I'd be like, what about me? I'm like, excuse me? Midstream? No, sweetie, you're not allowed. And I know you sweeties be like, oh, but what about if I watch you while you're streaming? Well, sweetie, I'm gonna actually help you out, okay? Good boy. Oh my god, watch, sweetie. Someone's camping in the corner. Remember to sound horror. Remember to throw a Molotov. Remember to smoke mid. Some with the AVP down mid. Good boy, nice kill, sweetie. I'm so proud of you. What a gamer boy. My fanny flutters when you get a kill. It's like music to my clit. Sweetie, why'd you splashbang yourself? Sweetie. That's terrible. You need more private gaming sessions with your mother. Shocking, shocking, shocking. Why am I... Oh my god, I'm getting a little stiff. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mamishka, how do you expect me to hit my shot tonight? Oh, not the lipstick! Not the pups being so naughty right now. Naughty you. Just put a fucking lipstick emoji. Sweetie, do you want me to apply that lipstick on my lips? Where else am I going to apply it, huh? To my hole? That was actually awful. That was actually awful. I love wearing lipstick on my lips. Stop! It's like, okay. I'm like, sweetie, why is your lipstick out? It's because of you, mommy. Can I apply it on your lips? And I'm like, which one, sweetie? Your kebab curtains. Hi, Commander CLIT. Oh my god. Can you say Helldivers lines like artillery strike incoming, sweetie? Artillery strike incoming, sweetie. What other games do you play, sweeties, that I can do voice lines for to help you out, to make your gameplay even better? Have we got any... I don't know. I guess Marvel Rivals is the rage right now. I don't really play Marvel Rivals, but I'll try. I don't really know any of the... Watch out, sweetie. There's a Spider-Man in the back lines. Kill him, please. He's on your Luna Snow. You're gonna have no heals, honey. Mwah. Good job. You just saved that healer, sweetie. Now, Doctor Strange put a portal to the point. Oh no, it's an overtime. You're gonna lose. Put your portal down. Good boy. Now watch out. That enemy, what's his name? What's the ghost name? Night Rain? Oh, Night Runner? What the fuck is the Night Runner? What's the one that, like, the moon? Who is that? What is the name of this person? The moon. What is his name? Moon Knight. Is that his name? Wait, is his name actually Moon Knight? Okay. Okay, sweetie, Moon Knight's about to alt on the point. Watch out. He's gonna do the moon. Resident Evil Village. Hi, you stinky male. Is your name Pup Winters? You stinky boy. I could smell your degenerate blood from over here. Vanucci, you're a Vanucci boy. Yes, you are. You're never going to get out of here, Pup Winters. And my 3 daughters are going to find you and bring you to me. I'm going to punish you like you've never been punished before, little pup. You stinky, hunky, little tiny short pup with a lipstick that only a mother could love. Okay, where am I going with this? It's about to get sticky. Pup. Pup Winters! You're going to lick all the blood of me because I'm on Shark Week in a few days. Isn't that terrible? I was thinking to do a Pupsley stream, and I looked on my calendar, and I'm due for period time. But at least when it's over, I'm going to be humping your ankles. So we can do Pupsley when I hump your ankles stream. I need to try my stuff out you got from Throne, sweeties, like the nipple clamps. We need to try out the nipple clamps. Period, full stop. I'm having a full stop soon. I'm having my monthlies. Can you say, nice jacket, sweetie, but I'll like it even better on the ground of a dark alley. Oh, Deadlock players. Deadlocks. I've still not played Deadlock. And you sweeties have been recommending me Deadlock to play it, and I still never have. Should I do a first-time Deadlock member stream and you just watch me play it, and that's it? You just sit back and watch me play Deadlock and call it a day. That can be my gamer stream, Gamer Muchka stream. Oh my god, I like how the food's still going. How are we talking about Deadlock? And I've still not even discussed the trauma from school yet. Well, I have been discussing the school trauma, but we haven't discussed much about the food enough. Is that why I'm hungry? Okay, so fish and chips and beans. Elite. Elite dinner. Elite. Pardon me, all the cola's coming back up at me. Pizza. Oh my god. I'm starting to think I'm iron deficient. I don't know, because I had 7 hours of sleep, and then I woke up, I took my doggo for a walk, I gave her food, and then I went back to sleep, and I woke up at like 3 p.m. And my mom is anemic, my grandma was anemic, her mom was anemic. So I'm starting to think, I'm like starting to have a little warning signs, because my mom nearly popped her clogs from anemia because she never knew she had it until she was sleeping a lot during the day, and the family was starting to get concerned, like, you're sleeping an awful lot. And eventually my mom finally went to the doctor and told her you're anemic, and now she has to get injections every 3 months, like a B12 injection. So now I'm like, why am I always tired? Why am I sleeping for like 7 hours? But I get bloods taken and they check for your iron levels. But the day before I give blood, I eat a lot of meat. Like, I make sure I have lots of steak and everything like that. So I don't know if that just pumps my iron levels up, because in my usual diet, I don't really eat steak. So there's that. But I feel always tired. I need a nap all the time. I feel like I can't get enough sleep. So maybe I should get an appointment. But it makes it so hard. Like, receptionists act like they are running they're like military fucking receptionists or some shit. Like, they think they're running the military or something. They're like, what's wrong with you? Are you sure you need an appointment? Blah, blah, blah. I think I'll get my bloods done. I think I will. Because, especially after giving blood, oh my gosh, I'm like dead for like a few days. I mean, apparently you are meant to feel a bit tired and stuff after giving blood, but it's like, meh. meh. But yeah, if I keep feeling tired and sleeping a lot during the day, I think I will just like finally get my bloods taken. So, because why not? Because I feel like when I'm giving blood, I'm cheating by eating like lots of steak and everything, and then because I get paranoid about my iron levels, even though I've never had them checked before. So I'm like, I have a feeling that my iron's gonna be shit. So I'm just gonna have lots and lots of steak, and then when they do the little pin test before you get the blood taken and shit, it's always fine. So nothing's been alarmed. No alarm has been sounded. But we'll try anyway, because why not, sweeties? Because I'm sure it's only going to take like 2 seconds to get your bloods taken. I don't know if you have to beg to get your bloods taken in the UK. I eat a lot of fish as well. I love fish. I love baza. Baza is baza kind of fish. And I'm just really in the mood to make myself a toasty. I'm getting really hungry. I don't think it's helping with all the school food. But it's safe to say British food is better than the Russian food. Was there much of a competition? I mean, it even looks prettier. I mean, would you eat that or the food on my thumbnail? I don't know. Sweeties, do you remember, I don't know, I remember how awful my sleep was in school, because I would have nothing to shit my pants over, but I would always have washing machine stomach before I'd have to go to school. I'd be like, oh, like, you know, like, you had an amazing weekend and then Sunday strikes and then you have to go back to school again, and it's like, oh my god, the anxiety. Oh, no, I don't like it. It only applies to school cafeteria. I disagree. Controversial. I've started another war. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just my family thing, but I'm like, when at my grandma's food table, what do you mean? I'm gonna take fish and chips, pizza, even though that's totally British cuisine. British processed freezer pizza over chalidiots, overeating. The only thing good is the salads. Like Olivier salad's pretty good. Like you mostly have it on New Year, but or shashlik. Okay, shashlik is the best as well. I take it back because, my dad and my uncles, they would like, I miss the summer vibes. The summer vibes are so good at my grandma's back garden. My grandma has like a wonderful, like humongous back garden. It's like, she grows everything. My dad grows everything in his back garden too. Like, you name it. Like I said before, he makes his own, ciders, his own beer, like wine. He makes his own everything. But I miss the vibes when it's like nice and hot in the summer. It's like, in my state, it like gets like 40 degrees sometimes, because, you know, I'm Rostov represent. We love Rostovskaya Oblast in this room, don't we, sweeties? Don't you love Rostov? Wow. But actually, Rostov is a very rude place, sweeties. It's very rude. I think it was actually voted, like, I don't know if it has a stereotype for being, like, a really rude region. Like, apparently that's a stereotype. I don't know. But, yes. I miss it, like, summertime, the shashlik would be cooking, sizzling on the barbie, and all the salads would be out on the table, and get the summer gone, get absolutely steaming, good summer vibes. My grandma has a massive pool. Like, it was nearly taller than me, the pool. Like, I shit you not. Like, it literally had a diving board. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't like an actual like built-in pool. Like, don't get me wrong, my grandma doesn't actually have like a built-in pool in the garden. It's like one you like set up with like a frame. And it was so tall. So tall. I was like nearly taller than me. And I could literally, this guy had like a diving board somehow, and you could just dive in it, and it was amazing. It was amazing. But I remember the amount of like, it's like insane, the what do you call it again? The culture shock. Like going from Russia to UK, back to Russia, and then back to UK. I was so spoiled rotten. I was like, everyone's so nice here. And then I go back to Russia. And then, oh my God, I remember, okay, so I'm probably the only twat that waits for the green man, the little green man to cross the road. And in Russia, the it counts down from a number and then you can cross the road. And I remember I was waiting on the countdown like a good little noodle, and these two men bastards push me out the way and then say something. And I'm like, because they have no patience. They're so rude. And I remember one time there was like a little bus, like a marshrutka. Marshrutka is like a little tiny bus, basically. So you're lucky if there's like 20 seats on a fucking marshrutka. You are lucky if there is. And so I went to the bus to get the bus station to get a bus ticket. And the number on the ticket was like 63 or something. I shit you not. The number was in its 60s. There was not even 60 seats on the bus. It's not even a bus. It was literally fucking quarter the size of a bus at that point. And like, I got on the bus. Okay, I sat down. Like, I sat down on any random seat because who actually follows the fucking numbers because it doesn't correspond to the bus. And then I sat there with my like headphones on and everything. And then suddenly this woman and her daughter comes up to me and starts like, move. And then I'm like, I take my earphones out and I'm like, huh? And they're like, move, get off my seat. And then I was like, I tried to like pretend I was a tourist. I was like, I started speaking English. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What? And she was like, move, you're on my seat. She called me she called me stupid. She was like, you stupid girl. And I was like, I don't understand. And that, I don't understand. Tourist. And then the people behind me were like sticking up for me. They were like, yeah, that's our number as well. But, you know, there's only like fucking 20 seats. It doesn't correspond. You can sit anywhere you want. She's like, get up. And then she started to like nearly sit on my lap. So I had to get up eventually. And then the bus driver was like sticking up for her, the fucking slack. But he gets paid literally pennies. So I can't blame him. He probably just wanted peace. And yeah, so little fucking bitch. So I stood up and I went, Russian people are so rude. And I said it in English. And like I was like standing the whole time, like holding on to the post right next to where they sat, saying, you're a little cow. I was talking to myself like, fucking bitch, fucking slag. You're a fucking wee bitch, you. And I pretended to like phone my mom, and I was like, there's a fucking cow on this fucking bus. Actually, I wish I wasn't pretending. I think I actually did phone my mom, and she answered, and we're on WhatsApp, and I was like, there's a fucking cow on this bus, and she's a fucking wee bitch. I hope she fucking gets fucking knocked down when she steps off this fucking bus. She's so fucking rude, by the way. So fucking rude. Like, seriously. Like, no. So fucking rude. Like, that would never happen in Brittbongland. I'm sorry. Because, like, we're just so socially... Oh, and that's another thing. It was during COVID. And, literally, there's like, a store called... What's the store called? It's, like, the color of IKEA, but it's not IKEA. Fuck! Lenta. There's a store called Lenta. And there's like self-scanners and like all over the floor. It's like social distance. I was like, this happened every time. Every time I was barely finished packing away my groceries, someone would be breathing down my neck telling me to move faster. And call and say, you're going to still hurry up. People are so impatient over there. I swear to God. Like, so rude. Like, but until you actually know someone, like, people are really nice and stuff, but oh my God. And then I went to St. Petersburg to visit, and everyone was so friendly there. Like, I feel like everyone's so friendly over there, and then just in Rostov, everyone's a dickhead in Rostov on Don. So rude. And it was so dumb as well, because, like, anytime I would get off the bus, all the babushki would like get on the bus before I even got off, when there would be like only one door at the entrance. And I'm like, hi, can you, like, you're meant to, why is my phone going? You're meant to let the people coming off the bus off first, and then you can get on. The bus is not going anywhere, but it might go somewhere if you have me squished up against this window. But yeah, I was like the only one who followed the COVID rules, because obviously my uncle told me that I would like be wearing a mask and everything, and I would get like and my uncle wouldn't be happy because he'd be like, it's because they're spreading COVID from the airplanes. And, you know, there's no point. Like, it's just like, yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever. So, you know, no one really cared. It was like, oh, whatever. You get it. And I still never got COVID to this day. So, who's winning? I don't think I would like to get COVID because I cannot, like, cope with even a blocked nose, never mind COVID. So, yeah, my uncle's quite the character. Yeah, my uncle's fucking Baza uncle. No, it's funny. Yeah, he's funny. He's interesting. Hello, sir. Hi, sweetie. You don't know, but everyone just lets it happen, you know? Everyone has an uncle like that. Just a based uncle. Yeah, everyone has a based uncle like that, you know? He says it how it is. He's Baza. He's a Baza. Yep. He's a Baza uncle. I got it on my 21st birthday. Got home from holiday. Went out clubbing. By Thursday, I tested positive for it. You tested positive for it? And was it? How did you feel? What kind of did you get? Like the COVID? Like you got the symptoms and everything, or you didn't have any symptoms? How dead did you feel out of 10 having COVID? But sweeties, when I was like really sick that November, I don't remember, like, I was kind of like gaslighting myself into thinking I had COVID, but I could still taste things, so I don't know. But I don't think I did, because like, but my mom was sick too. Like, we got sick at the exact same time. Hello, Mother Officer Ceru. Hi, Selene. Hi, my little convict. When's the Comedy World Tour? Sweetie, every single one of my streams is a Comedy World Tour. What do you mean? I'm basically a stand-up comedian, okay? I had a sore throat other than, I see. Ooh, so it's like, it's just like your luck, basically, right? I never got it. I'm so grateful. Yeah, I flex it, okay? I flex not having COVID. I'm like, I want a badge. Like, I never had COVID before. I'm like, that's right. I'm so cool. I never had it before. Flex. Yeah, look at me. I count 6 years ago. I know. It really has like wasted a lot of years. I feel like it just sped up everything. I'm just a woman of culture. What can I say? I'm a woman of culture. Can't really remember my COVID. I was, oh gosh, still don't, that must have been rough, sweetie. It must have been rough. You got it twice right before Christmas. That is so unlucky. Oh my gosh. Did that ruin the whole fucking day? You couldn't even eat your Christmas dinner then. The COVID timeline shift. Sweeties, can we talk about the theory of it's not even a theory, it's true. How fast the years have whisked by. Ay. When I had COVID, I sounded like the Emperor from Star Wars. That's pretty cool, though, huh? I would hope my voice permanently stayed like that. I wish I could, like, keep my sick voice. Because I feel like I feel like sounding like a mother who smoked 60 cigarettes is really attractive. Like, hello, no, I'm sounding like the Grudge. I just feel like it sounds so hot, so sexy. Like, I can't wait to have my vocal cords fry from age so that I can sound like that. I'm so excited to get older. Like, hello, baby boy. Who's been a naughty little thing? I think the sick voice sounds so hot. Like, what do you mean I don't always sound like that? That's so sad. Let's see if I can, like, make myself sound like that through the Go XLR. Hey, baby. Why am I'm not doing karaoke? La la la. La 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 la. La la. Oh. Oh, yeah. So, okay. Hey, sweetie. Do you love my voice? Do you think it sounds so hot and sexy? You want a little bit of my ass? You want a piece of me, big boy? Hi, sweetie. Mommy loves you so much. Aren't you just a cute little thing? So good to be breedable. Mommy's gonna pregnate you right now, big boy. I love the fear in your eyes. I love how scared you look right now. I get off to it. I get off to your fear. Your eyes. trembling with fear. Your body shaking like crazy only makes me wetter and wetter. Beatbox, beatbox. Oots, 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 oots. Ba-do, 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 ba-do. Can you keep up, baby boy? Baby boy, you gonna loom up. Can you keep up? Did I get the job? Hello. It's a feedback loop. Okay. Hello. Don't struggle. You belong to me now. Your face is so fascinating. Your species. Are you afraid of me? Or are you aroused? Are you into alien girls? Are you into girls out of this world? Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger. Execute Order 66. Roger, Roger. Sweeties, I'm losing. Okay, let's get back on topic. Okay, what? Sweeties, stop changing the subject. We're talking about trauma. We're talking about traumatic school moments. Now tell me, what's the embarrassing moment that ever happened to you in la escuela? What happened? I need to know. Now, I need to learn more about American schools. Sweeties, how about you teach me more about your schools? Because I've yapped on long enough about my school experiences. So let me know about how yours went. I want to know what outside of Britbong schools be like. I want to know if American schools had to have dance classes. I want to know if American schools break out into song every 2 seconds. I want to know. I want to know these things, my loves. I want to know it all. Cabbages and greens, broccoli and beans. That sounds like a recipe to fart. If I was going to do a fart stream, I'd consume all of those foods all at once to make sure I had the best farts for stream. That's what I would do. Oh, my mother. Hi, sweetie. My school had a lot of fights. Ooh, okay. So you went to WWE school then, I guess, but it was less fake. We even call my school American. In California, it was majority Hispanic. Hola, hola. La escuela, buena experiencia, sí o no. In my school, we had to go back home at 12:30. Oh my God, is that like a siesta? Wait, is that like 2 hours lunch? Siesta? Did American schools have to learn the gay Gordons? Oh my God, the gay Gordons. 1, 2, 3. You got bullied a lot in school? Oh no, sweetie. Oh no. Oh no. Come here, baby boy. Mommy knows how you feel. School is rough. School is very rough. I hope you managed to. I hope time has made the trauma a little less. What's the word? A little less available. I don't know how to describe it. A little less. I hope it's dimmed down the pain from horrible, horrible school, sweetie. I hope you have a good group of people around you now. My singing was banned at my school since the incident. What? Do I ask about the incident? We had theater kids, bands, choirs, many sports. Oh my God, sports in America school must be crazy. It must be, actually, look, I have a fetish for being an American student because that sounds a bit weird, that how it was worded. It's how I just dress up as an American student in my free time. I just slap on cheerleading outfit and go, go Gray Bears. I don't know, I just made it up. Okay, my fantasy is trying to see what American school is like. So I go to a school called, like, let's think of like a typical American high school name, like Water Fountain Red High School, and our mascot is the Bears. And then I would like have to apply for cheerleader squad, and I'll be on the big fields on the what do you call it? The chairs on the stadium, the blisters. I don't know what they're called. And I'd be in the middle of the field like, go Bears! You can do it, Bears. Yes, you can. You can do it, Bears. Look at how fast I can run. Go Bears! Bleachers, yes. What did I call them? What did I call them? I called them the blisters. Sweeties, you know what the UK version of the bleachers are? Do you want to know when you've reached peak in Britbong school? When, instead of sitting on the floor, you get to sit on the benches at the back of the assembly hall. Oh yeah, that's when you know you've upgraded, sweetie. That's when you know. So I have a few images to share. Images? Come on, why can't I just copy, like drag the photo in? Drag it in. No, looks like I have to manually do it as usual because OBS doesn't like to behave itself for mommy. She's into superstitions. Where is it? Images. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's not picking it up. Okay, I guess I have to do this another way. So if any of you sweeties wonder why there's like a recurring mention, a recurring theme going on Mara and I's stream about paper towels. Where's the image I wanted to send? Hannah Montana's wearing my jeans. Ashley Tisdale's wearing... Sorry, I turned into a jukebox when I'm trying to think. I'm trying to feel the... Why can it not let me show the picture? I'm getting pissed, sweetie. Drag. Drag it in. Come on. Okay, now I need to keep singing now because I'm still need to find it. Ashley Tisdale's wearing my jeans. Ba 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 is wearing my jeans. Okay, there we go. We'll get all the photos in that. Wearing my jeans. I was actually doing media instead of images, so that explains it. That explains everything. Media, image. Okay, there we go. I found something literally linked to us when I was trying to look for more images that we talked about earlier, so read my mind. So, this, sweetie, do you know what the meaning of this is? Whether you've broken your arm or grazed your knee, these would do the job. I wish I was lying, but so, you know, handstands are pretty popular to do in school to see who could do a handstand for the longest. I remember one of the chicks that I would do handstands with, she slipped, or her hand slipped, and she literally broke her wrist, and she was sent to the nurse, and they actually gave her a wet paper towel. While they waited on someone picking her up, of course, but they thought in the meantime, wet paper towel. So, yeah, so it's a really staple. Literally, as Mara said before, her finger was practically falling off, and wet paper towel was the answer to it. I don't know where or how. I don't know if it's because they were so cheap and readily available just to bulk buy them, and, because obviously they're in the dispensers. They're there when you finish the toilet to dry your hands. They were there above the sink in the classroom where you would do all your artwork or just anything in general involving a tap, okay? And there would just be a paper towel above there. So I don't know why there was no ice packs readily available. You would think a school, a first aid room that would have ice packs of some sort, but no. Cheap as chips, they do the wet paper towels. So I'm glad at your school, sweetie, they had an ice pack, hey. Living the posh life, not even ice, yep, not even ice. A wet paper towel sets the bones in. Oh my god, yeah, it just really activates the bones on the road to recovery. Oh my god. That should do the trick. Yeah, walk it off. Just hold, and especially they made it like, oh yeah, just hold it right in. Hold it right on there. As if, yeah, more pressure you're going to put on your broken wrist of a wet paper towel, the better. I remember one of the entry doors of my primary school, someone got their finger jammed in that door, and a fireman had to come and like unjam the door and get the little boy's fingers out. And I swear to God, I walked past the corridor because we were all nosy and wanted to know what was going on. And at one point, he was sitting on a chair in the hallway with a wet paper towel afterwards. I shit you not. After being stuck, like it was a whole operation to get his fingers out the door. And a fucking wet paper towel around his fucking fingers. And I was thinking, okay, when are we taking him to the hospital? I think he needs the hospital more to wet paper towel. Oh my God. It was horrific. I'm pretty sure it was like waiting time until like an ambulance came or something, and it's like wet paper towel. You know how in like when you do first aid, so yes, mother did first aid one time in my life. I got a little strict fit. It's expired now, of course. And then first aid, it just prepares you on things to do like before the ambulance arrives, like life-saving things you can do or not when like someone breaks their leg, what to do, what not to do, blah blah blah. They missed out the whole thing where it's like wet paper towel. Any injury, please hold down a wet paper towel. Okay? You have suspicions that someone's cracked their fucking spine. Please roll them over. Please move them. Okay? And apply a really, really pressured, put so much pressure on the brake with a wet paper towel, and that will hold it off. That will hold off. That will stop the injuries from getting worse. That will preserve any movement left on this poor dummy's body. Okay? So yes, sweeties, anything wrong, wet paper towel, okay? So that's the rules of the Brit Bong School. I don't make the rules. The Brit Bong makes me the rules, yes. So things you know if you grew up British, circling everything you wanted for Christmas out your Argos calendar. Spreading glue with these bad boys. I feel like the cool S and the whole glue thing is pretty much Mr. Worldwide. I remember the Magic Key books. Those were so good, sweeties. I don't know what was your staple books when you were younger, when you were learning how to read and write and stuff, but there was this like the Magic Key was like a really fun series. I really enjoyed it. So you get Biff, Kippa, Chip, and Floppy the dog, and that's you would get, and it also would determine what level of reading you're at. So I used to get jealous, even though I couldn't speak a word of English at that time, and I was like on the noobiest of books, and I used to get jealous seeing everyone on the higher level of a group. I'm like, even though I literally couldn't read, so it's like whatever. Yep, so these could heal all wounds, apparently. Fab! Oh my god, I love Fab ice lollies, but they got really bad. I don't know what happened. Like, every time I'm in the mood, like, summertime, sunny weather, I'm like, Fab. The first kind of ice cream that comes to mind that I want is a Fab ice cream. And then, it's only, like, mini Fabs I see nowadays. I don't see, like, the normal sizes. I don't know what happened to them, sweeties. It's a biscuit. No, it's a cake debate. I still prefer calling Jaffa Cake cakes. No, biscuits. I'm sorry. Oh, toxic waste. Oh, I hate spicy sweets. Ugh. Never experienced true torture? Yeah. You never experienced true power unless you got to sit on these in assembly in year 6. See, sweeties, that's what I was talking about with the bench. Like, when you're in your last year of school, you can sit on the benches at assemblies and stuff, and you literally felt cool. You literally felt like a fucking king. When you play with these and you're in the waiting room, and the best break time. Oh, yeah, those things. It's like those buckets, and you have, like, a string, and you, like, stand on the buckets, and you just, like, walk around like that. That seems like a health and safety hazard, not thinking about it. So how relatable are these, sweeties? How relatable? As a fellow boomer, I remember getting frozen paper towels. Oh my god, frozen paper towels. Oh my god, it's a boomer thing. Actually, I wonder nowadays, any Brit bongers, of anyone they know in primary school or anything, are paper towels still used as the answer to everything? I so so toxic. Why is that school tempe? Oh my god. You were an entrepreneur, sweetie. Oh my god. I sold, oh my god, the weird wooden block toy thing. We had that here in the States. Did you? Oh my gosh. We have so many sweeties. I actually hit my head all the time in school, especially in gym class. I never somehow got a concussion. Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. Did I never tell you? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. The S I remember, I think it was inspired from the old Suzuki logo. Oh my god. It took me way too long to practice how to do the cool S. Like, embarrassingly too long to figure out how it works. It's a classic. Exactly. S is a classic. Even in Russia, they're doing cool S. Like, it was worldwide. That S does not know how famous it is, okay? Just had to hope you weren't on the end of the benches. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's where the pups lost their anal. Someone at my school was hospitalized by those bucket thingies. What the fuck? How did that? Actually, yeah, it does. I was like, how did that happen? But yeah, I literally just said it looks like a hellfire, so I can imagine. Oh gosh. Oh no. Always give me the damn frozen paper towels instead of oh no. What was that to help with as well? Did you break your arm and you got the paper towel in a plastic bag? My school gave ice if you break your leg. Oh, that was nice of them. At least it was ice. That was nice. The cake is so good. The cake? What cake? Fap cake? The PVA glue as well. Oh my god, I was so addicted, sweeties. I was so addicted. You know what I like about when I put on nails? The nail glue lets you peel it off sometimes, but I did something really silly. So, you know when I did that Mother's Day stream? Well, confession time. It was actually meant to be a latex mommy stream. And I was putting on my juicy nails because I wanted to do some ASMR as well. Because I never record ASMR if I don't have some nails on. Because I just think the sounds are sounding so much better when you slap a little fake pair of nails on. And I was like just doing the nails, and I dropped the nail glue all over my legs. And I don't know why I'm so stupid. I just ignored it. And I was just like, oh, whatever. And then suddenly my legs started to burn. And it still didn't ring a bell to me, like, maybe the toxic glue is burning my legs and the latex isn't helping either. Wow, because you know? And I let it burn my legs for a little bit. I don't know why. And then finally it got to a point where I just like, oh, I need to take this off. I just unzipped and went, and took it off. And then, yeah, I have a little, poor me. I've got barely degree burns on my legs, but they're red. But it's fading away because it was a while now. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't think, hey, maybe you should take it off and wash yourself because, you know, nail glue is pretty toxic. Oh my gosh. Wow, I guess I just live for the pain. I thought I loved inflicting pain, but hey. Hey ho. Hey ho, there she goes. I should have used a wet paper towel to stop the burning immediately. How dumb of me. That's what I learned in first aid. Apply a wet paper towel, first and foremost. But my chemical burns, it's only but a little red dot now. And I still streamed. How brave of me. I had a boob injury, I still streamed. I have a chemical reaction injury, and I still streamed. Aren't I an inspiration, sweetie? Aren't I the most inspirational person known on this entire planet? Insane, isn't it? Insane. I am just, I could have went to A&E, you know? Like, hell yeah. Everyone was just begging me. My mom, my dog, my neighbors. They were all like, you gotta go to A&E. Oh my god. And I was like, no. I gotta stream. No. I gotta stream. Yep. That's right, citizens of the world. I streamed with chemical burns. 0-degree medical burns. A little red dot on my legs between my thighs. Right here. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm so inspirational, darling. Latex soup. Yeah. I'm a woman, baby. With my fat titties. in my baby, my pup, birth and hips, and my chemical burns that you can barely see. Inspirational mother. Playing Hero by Nickelback right now. You love the TED Talk. Oh, sweetie, stop. I used to do the thing where you put glue all over your hand and then peel it, and then Fred sewing needles through the first layer of my... Oh my god, sweeties, did you like doing that too? The first layer of skin, putting your needle through, but look at me. I remember when I stapled my finger for fun to see what would happen. Yeah. Dumb is not the word. I mean, I've clearly gained a little more IQ since then, right? Right? I've never had an original experience. Like, what do you mean everyone did that too? Putting a needle for their first layer of skin. Why have I never had a unique original experience? No. No. I need a hero. See, a staple, that's level up. See, CD? Yeah, we may have all did that, but did you staple your finger? Yeah, I thought not. A little more IQ, a little more CCs. A little more DDs to my CC. Let's put a towel on our pup tongue. We can be healers. Are you going to be my little mercy mates? Are you going to be my little heal slut? Big boy? Yeah, that's right. You're going to heal mommy. Mommy's a carry. Mommy's a carry, mommy. Mommy's a carry, mommy. Yes. Anyway, sweetie. I think it's time for me to go now, darlings. Did you enjoy my first main yap stream? I want to do a lot more yaps, sweetie. I want to become a better yapper because I love talking to you, darlings. Although, I feel like I just ignored you, sweeties, and just talked to myself the whole time. So I will try and be more interactive with you, honeys, on our next chatting streams. Next week is going to be a lot of ASMR and chatting. So I hope I didn't ignore you, sweeties, too much. I'm sorry. I feel like I just got so locked in talking shit. But I have been reading what you sweeties been writing. Me and my friend used to make a thin layer of glue from a Pritt stick on the table so that when someone put their books up... So witty. We love harmless pranks, though. You little cheeky shit. We're getting a spanking for that. But yeah, we're having more Yap Munchkin next week and more ASMR. So, hey... I'm glad we can have a lot of yaps together, and I think tomorrow's probably gonna end up a long stream because I'm trying to finish Devil May Cry 4 in one stream, really hoping my game doesn't crash. But I've learned my lesson to leave the VOD up now. I've learned my lesson. Okay, I'm gonna try and be good noodle and not remove VODs that I don't like. Because I forget you sweeties like it. You sweeties don't mind it, but I do. Because I'm like perfection. I strive for perfection, even though I'm nowhere near perfection. So, yeah. We're gonna be having a long stream tomorrow, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to record as well, and I do have an early morning, so... But I do have stream galore, so probably a long stream tomorrow, and then Saturday, 3D stream, and Sunday, we're doing Dead by Daylight, and we're doing, I guess, some more tutor public stream, so we're gonna have a lot of fun together, sweeties. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and thank you so much. I am learning how to become a little yapper. I feel like I'm so bad at yapping, but that's mostly because I've been playing games, and I have so much respect for people who can yap and everything at the same time. I can't do it. I'm a one-trick pony, but I'm trying, okay? I'm gonna yap your ears off so much more often. I have more themes for yaps planned. Yes, more trauma to relive, more trauma, more stories and news that I've been holding back from you just so I can share it so we can yap about it for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. So I hope you had so much fun. Yeah, I hope you were engaged. I hope you were listening, holding on to every word. Good night, darlings. I will see you all tomorrow. Probably going to be a long stream. How long it's going to take. I'm not going offline until I finish Devil May Cry 4. You heard that first here, sweeties. I'm not going offline till I finish Devil May Cry. Lord help me. Lord help me out. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Should I have said that on main? There's, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna like turn into a cardboard box if it crashes though. So please still watch me if I'm a cardboard. Would you still watch me if I was a cardboard cutout? Would you still watch me if I was a cardboard cutout? But goodbye. You will be now entertained by the lovely Phyla because she is doing a little come down, a little review on her homemade event. I hope to be a part of some future events, so show Phyla some love and say that her made event was absolutely amazing and stunning, because it was. So have fun with Phyla, sweeties, okay? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, puppies, for joining me. And I will see you all tomorrow for gaming. Oh my god, not that. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. For the 5 kidnap pups, sweetie. Thank you so much. So generous. Mwah, mwah. Thank you. Thank you. It's so kind. Have a wonderful night, my loves. A wonderful day, a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon. Hope you have a good day at work or a good day at university or college, or if you're a NEET, have some good games. Hope we have some good games on Rank, sweeties, and watch lots of shows. And good luck on the job hunt. But, you know, as long as it's a job, you can watch Mamachka during work hours. Okay. Well, very like especially the 8 months, sweetie. Thank you. Here's your pup badge. Mwah. Smiley face back at you. Smiley face. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Enjoy the rest of your night, darlings. Enjoy. Have fun with Phyla. Say hi to Phyla. Bye, 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 bye.